Hey everybody, welcome back. This is just going to be a quick update. I wanted to show you my little flower here. It's blooming, so that's really sweet. This is the one by the mailbox here. Wanted to do a quick update on Hurricane Irma. Came through and did quite a bit of damage here at my house from the yard standpoint, but not the house. The house is completely intact, so we're very super thankful about that and everything. Sorry about the shadow. As you can see here, quite a bit of trees down. We had 4 huge trees that fell down, and the power company came through and cleared the lines and just threw all the brush and trees and everything in my yard. So won't get into all that. Not very happy with the power company and the way the situation and everything was handled, but nothing against the guys that were making repairs to the lines or anything like that. Thank God for those guys, but the power company didn't handle things quite the way I think they should have, and that's my opinion. But I'm not going to get into all that. We were without power for a little over a week, and the major damage here were the trees. The house is completely intact. We got really blessed. One of our neighbors up the road, he lost his roof right in the middle of the storm, and so he had no power. He had rain coming in his house. It was just a huge disaster. So thank God we were okay. We didn't have any problems with the house. The house structurally is intact. No windows broken, anything like that. So we're super blessed from that standpoint. So please keep everybody in your thoughts and prayers. 3 hurricanes came through. 3 major hurricanes have come through. And I hear that Puerto Rico is probably going to be without power in some areas for a month. So please keep those guys in your thoughts and prayers, guys. Anything you guys can do to help, if you know somebody that needs help, and if there's something you can do. I know not everybody's able to help, not everybody's able to do things, but if you can, just do what you can do to try and help out there. So thank you guys. I'm going to quick run you through the garden. There's not a whole lot to see here. I've had a very slow year this year. Haven't really gotten a whole lot planted and maintained and everything. So this little tree was a new addition this year, though. I believe it's calamansi. I could be wrong. But my wife loves to take the fruit off of it and put it in her tea. She absolutely loves it. So that's worked out really well. It's got quite a bit of bug damage to it. Not sure if it's grasshoppers or some other bug. I don't know what's going on with it. I'll have to try to figure that out. I need to weed around it and stuff, but I'll eventually get to that. You can probably see there's some weeds and stuff in the yard I threw out over here. But we'll do a real quick update. Here's my son's aloe plant doing quite well. It's quite big, quite well, so I'm very happy about that. This is the aloe here by the door. This was the original one here. So they're doing quite well. Still very densely populated. Try to pull them out when I can, but I guess I've kind of failed in that regard. This one's doing pretty good, and it's starting to get some pups on the side, so I'm very excited about that. And then this bag here of them have done really well since I put some new soil on the bottom and put them in a new bag. It's done quite well. This is the plant that came from my great-grandma's house, and it will actually put up a flower. It's a pretty cool looking flower. So my great-grandma used to grow these, and this came from her yard. So this is probably one of the descendants from one of her plants there. I don't think that this one would have been around back then. I'm not sure, but it's a rhizome, or sorry, it's a little, it's like a rhizome or kind of like a tulip bulb or something in the bottom. I don't know if it would be a bulb or a rhizome or what, but then the plant comes up, and then it comes up with a really beautiful flower. So that's really cool. I haven't quite been able to identify it yet, but it's pretty cool. I'm super happy to have it here and hoping it does real well. Then I replanted these. I kind of split them up and put these in a pot and this one in the bag still. So trying to not necessarily propagate these, but trying to kind of split them up a little bit. This plant here, I'm not quite sure what it is, but it fell over in the storm and has fallen over a couple more times. You can see it's kind of bent that way. So I don't know if that's wind damage or just because it was laying over or what. So I don't know how much longer it's going to be here, but it's gotten pretty tall. It's this is looking up at an angle this way, so I mean it's probably 8-10 foot tall though, so it's pretty good. The sweet potatoes here, they are doing quite well. So I'm really hoping to get some cool, nice, really good sweet potatoes here from these. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with the sweet potatoes. This is the big basil plant that I've had here. Still putting off a little bit of new growth, but because of all the seeds and flowers, and which it is still flowering, I don't really harvest a whole lot from here, just because the quality is not going to be so great. This is doing pretty good here. It's starting to flower though, so I should probably snip that off so I can keep a solid supply of my basil. This has been my basil plant here, but it's got a hole in the bucket there, so the water's leaking out when I go to water it. So and then I haven't been watering because of the storm and everything, so that's not doing quite as well. I did trim down the lucky bamboo. It was you remember it was probably really tall up here. I think it was up to this here, the flag holder. But I trimmed it way down so that it wouldn't hopefully blow away in the storm, and that worked out well, so it didn't blow away. So happy about that. So that's about that. So really the basil and the sweet potato are about the only thing I have growing. I do have over here, I have some onions, but they're pretty much overgrown. You probably see the onion top if you look closely. And then there's another basil plant there. But see if I can zoom in on the onion here. But at any rate, I do have some onions in here. There might be some garlic in there still. I need to clear it out though, obviously with the storm, and with me being a little bit slow this year and not really maintaining things like I should. I should have other stuff planted already, and I don't. So gardening's been kind of rough this year. I had a lot of health things come up and haven't been feeling the best, but I'll try to get everything back up and running. I'll probably pull this, I think it's parsnip or something. It's kind of a little yellow flower there. It's kind of like that, kind of almost jade looking like. There you go. Persimmons? I can't remember what it's called, but it starts with a P. So I'll probably pull all that out, and I'll probably put it in the yard. I'm sure it's introduced into the yard already, but I'll probably put it out here just because the it's just taken over, and the garden here is just taking over everything. It was nice because it kind of gave partial shading to the to like the lettuce and stuff, but then it just took over the whole box, so I had to get rid of that. But so just wanted to give you guys a quick update. I've done many other updates and tried to get other video and stuff, but due to the power being out and no internet and a bunch of other stuff, I just wasn't able to get those uploaded and updated and everything for you guys. So sorry. I know a lot of you guys have been worried about me, so thank you so much for all your thoughts and prayers. I'm doing just fine. I hope to start making some more videos here soon. Hopefully get some new stuff planted and get things rolling again. I haven't done a whole lot this year. 2017 wasn't a good gardening year for me, but hopefully 2018 will be better, and hopefully I can get some more stuff in the ground, and hopefully I can get some lettuce really working and growing, because I really like to have some good fresh lettuce. So alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. Let me know if you guys were affected by any of the hurricanes, and let me know how you guys are doing. Thanks so much. Talk to you later.